Who do you give thanks for? Have you prayed for them? Have you told them? Hey, this is Pastor Matt from Cornerstone Church in Buda, Texas, and we're continuing looking at Ephesians, where the Apostle Paul writes these words, "For this reason, because I've heard of your faith in the Lord Jesus and your love toward all the saints." And right there, that just reminds me of Matthew 22, where Jesus is asked this question, and he's asked about the greatest commandment. What is the greatest commandment? And he answers in this way. He says, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength. Well, that sounds a whole lot like faith in the Lord Jesus here in verse 15. And Jesus goes on and said the second one is like it, to love your neighbor as yourself. And that sounds a whole lot like your love toward all the saints. See, Paul's saying to these early Christians, he says, I give thanks for you because I see your love for Jesus and I see your love for his people. And because of that, I do not cease to give thanks for you, remembering you in my prayers. So my question for you is, who do you give thanks for? Who do you give thanks for because you see their love for Jesus? You see their love for God's people expressed in their life. Have you seen that in a parent or in a teacher maybe? Have you seen that in a grandparent? Maybe you've seen it in your own kids. I talked to a friend recently who told me part of his story in coming back to church was the influence of his kids. When they grew up and became adults, they were the ones that invited and got their parents engaged in church again. Got them engaged with a community of God's people. So who do you see in your life that shows this love for Jesus and this love for his people? Give thanks for them. Pray for them. And let them know. Let them know that you see this in them. Hey, I'll be back again tomorrow with more encouragement from Ephesians. In the meantime, if you want to dig further into this Bible study and this series we've been talking about, you can check it out at our website, or you can look at some of the past videos that are posted on Facebook and on YouTube. All right, we'll talk to you soon.